very good. So just shooting laser, just making so you can't, play this ground game, get these grabs. And if he does end up getting close, it's scary, but every scramble situation is more likely in Falco favored besides that down beat. You have to be tight with your combos, which Syphir is, but some Falco combos are a little fake looking.
Yeah.
And by fake, it's like if you have a frame 1 option or a frame fast option, you might be able to get out.
The two of these players have played 5 times, by the way.
5 times.
3-2. It's
for
tight.
ANJELLOH?
3-2 for Syphir.
Syphir, okay.
Syphir is up a single set, and they last played back in November.
Whoa. Okay, that was great. He did 2 lasers and then just ran in, and ANJELLOH just did standing grab. Like, I know you're going to run in after those lasers.
Sort of ledge up here, but just turns right back around.
Oh, tried to get the wave land, but keeping on the damage.
Starting on Battlefield, not something that we see too often, but between these two players, it makes sense. Falco, of course, loves Battlefield, and Luigi's not opposed to the stage either.
Yeah, I think just having those platforms there to help landing, especially like if you're getting up throw, up air to something like that, being so high, having those platforms to deal with that. But that down air, I love that. Kind of reversed it. I don't know if that was like a special Falco tag. It's bigger in the back or something. I don't know. But finding that first stock. Wow, sliding right by that. Oh my god. Almost took that stock with a down air.
Bit of a tight one. A bit of a tight one. But something that we've seen from Syphir that, I'm worried that we saw a hint of that. Even though he's ahead, looking for like a grab off of a neutral get up when the roll is what came in. And then missing a grab here. It's just some of this execution has been not peak, and unfortunately it led to the stock being evened up.
Even there, read the roll in, but not far enough. Luigi got pretty far roll. Did just come off against playing Steve. I think it's not as long of a roll, but Jesus, just going down there with the down air. Like, people talk about Luigi a lot in his recovery. Like, it's good and bad. It's like broken if your character can't deal with it.
Right.
But if you can go out there and put a hitbox down, it's super hard to not get gamed as Luigi. And Falco is just the king of throwing out hitboxes off stage to edge guard.
Edge guarding very strong in this matchup. Big win condition for sure. But if you recover just directly from below, it's very difficult for Syphir to find an in.
Could have been a stock there, actually. ANJELLOH just barely missed that falling up air into the up B. Little like uncharacteristic. I think I saw him do the same thing yesterday. Getting the up tilt up B, but not enough. As we were saying earlier, Battlefield a bit of a higher ceiling. But that up smash.
No! How tall is his hat?
Is pretty big. Luigi got a long ass head.
Oh my god. That hit from so far.
Yeah, that move is big. And that should not kill you. I was about to say 100%.
Not from dead center, no shot. Oh, I thought that was going to be it, but the first time the Cyclone comes out in disadvantage, of course, a very strong option, but it means that ANJELLOH gets another chance to possibly find a 26 to death in this case, but playing for advantage state more so than raw openings.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Just having fun, trying to play a bit more aggressive too, just those double dash attacks from the ledge. Just trying to get anything started here.
That's an over-aggression right there. Giving up center stage now.
Great parry on the up tilt, but couldn't find any answer for it. And
oh my god! Tried to send it all right there. Would not have even taken the stock.
That was very confusing.
I'm not sure what the thought there was. Like, why was that the best choice?
I don't know. That was interesting.
Just go for like a nair or a fair out of shield. I mean, it's just, I don't know. In any case, I like the chutzpah. I just don't like the venue.
Took his lunch money though. Got that coin.
Got that coin?
Yeah. Luigi. I don't know. A little uncharacteristic from ANJELLOH.
Yep. But Syphir was happy. I was talking to Syphir, by the way, yesterday about this this Gauntlet stage. He was very happy. He said all of these characters are beatable. All these characters, I have a very straightforward game plan to play against, and I know exactly what I need to do. It's just about the execution. And Syphir, so far, despite a couple of missed options in that first game, has warmed up nicely.
Yeah, and I think he has played these players a lot. Definitely played Radacious a good amount, I'm sure. And I believe he's comfortable in that matchup. And it looks like he's just so good at dealing with this Luigi off stage. I mean, Jesus. Every time Luigi's gone off stage, it's been like a stock.
Yeah, it's really, really understanding that that's the win condition. And ANJELLOH, of course, the win condition is how do I get a grab? How do I start a combo? And he started a combo right here, and the Cyclone not quite going to take it. Not confident enough to go for the up B, but finds the stock anyways in the land.
Done that twice already. Just not killed with this combo, and then just like up smash. Yep.
That's it.
Wow, is he?
Drifted away with the up B just so that the fire does not catch Angelo and give him another chance at recovery. Syphir not only found the edge guard, but found the condition that was needed to ensure that it's stuck.
This bird wasn't lying. He do prefer the air. His offstage game has just been disgusting. I mean, like, you know, I always think of Falco, you know, just the onstage menace, pretty good neutral, like, disgusting combos, but, I mean, he doesn't even need combos.
Oh, I thought he read it straight up, read the roll-in, but still winds up catching. They both stood there in a standoff, but Syphir was the one that won that standoff, 107%, a down air, back air, an up tilt back air, but if you just miss the up B again, like Angelo did twice that game, yeah, you just lose your stocks.
And here versus it, and got the weak hit again.
Weeks of desperation.
Yeah, and even like they're, you know, not seeing a lot of down Bs, you know, cycloning out of combos or.
Okay, I do want to interrupt y'all real quick. Ned is currently playing Luigi against Icon.
What?
And did just lose game 1.
Okay.
But he was just on Luigi.
All right.
All right. So Ned just played Luigi against Icon on the main stream. By the way, you should be pulling up both streams, both Unrivaled and UGS. Make sure that you've got them side by side, but that you've got our comms turned on because you like us more. But yeah, Ned, like we talked about, not feeling comfortable playing Sephiroth, and is now switched to Roy after losing on Luigi, and we're really seeing Ned run, again, no pun intended, the gauntlet on all of these characters.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think by now he'd have his character figured out, but I don't know. Anyway,
he was playing Tekken yesterday. I mean,
that is true. He was also playing Luigi on
okay.
Elite, I think.
On Elite, okay.
Pretty sure.
Good practice.
Which is why, which is what gave Abe his confidence in that matchup with his knee gunner. But, anyways,
now we're getting into game 3. Syphir is up 2-0 against Angelo, running from the bottom of the gauntlet and trying to end on top.
Yeah, I mean, we might, and honestly, kind of the reverse story happening from Angelo. I'd love to see him kind of pull himself back together in this last game, or potentially last game. Have not seen a lot of those big Luigi combos or anything like that. Finally getting an edge guard though. Hasn't been able to hit those. Misses the tech, and I think he's dead actually.
Yeah, he should. I think he could have drifted in a little bit more and still got the up B to stage, but I think he just
it would have been close.
Yeah, it would have been close. You're right.
At least he got the stock.
That's true. Syphir does not have a stock lead this game in this moment, but trying to continue starting these combos and following them up nicely. I'd like to see Angelo throwing out Luigi Cyclone more in disadvantage. It hasn't been punished, and it's only worked out favorably.
Yeah, I mean, it's especially at these early percents, like, Falco's scary, and he can do a lot of damage, but there we go. Finally getting something. But I was going to say, you know, he can't. The punish from cycloning in mid-stage probably isn't that bad, right?
No.
Unless you're at super high percents. Right. But he's a Luigi guy. He knows more than me. And speaking of knowing more, Syphir knows a little bit more about these hard-hitting combos, as he's been hitting a lot more of them this set, finding one there to even up the stocks. Game 3. I tried to transition that. It was so bad.
No. I was just laughing at Syphir getting the grab off the drag down fair, but kind of.
Damn!
Oh my God! Angelo just closed that out. I was gonna say kind of being uncertain if it was gonna hit, and so he kind of just held it for a second and thumped through. But Angelo did close out that stock with an edge guard, finding out that Luigi has the same win condition as Falco. It's just you have to be a little bit more cautious with how you approach it.
Yeah, I think Syphir is doing a really good job. I was going to comment on this. His game 1 recoveries were fantastic. I love the angles he was taking were hugging the wall super hard to avoid the down air and forcing a back air into the wall. So it's like if you're gonna edge guard me, it's gonna be attackable. Yeah. And just there at the end of that last game, he did have a fantastic edge guard, but barely missed the down air on Angelo and then got down it himself.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just all coming down to off-stage play with these two. But we are heading into this game 3. Angelo finding his footing. Hopefully he can find some more. And he starts it off with a big grab. Can he get something off of this? Just going right into the uppie. Barely not enough to kill.
And any Luigi player knows that. So it was a conscious choice to let it go at that moment, saying, I'm going to rack the damage instead because I know that I have other ways to confirm into this kill, but it's more important that I get the advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I think also because he got, since he started with the Zair into it, he couldn't, I don't know if he could have gotten the up air into it, but he finds the back air on the legend, getting a nice lead, finally, in this set.
And Syphir trying to press the attack right now to even the stocks back up if possible, but at 64%, you need to find another interaction or an edge guard because you are not in up tilt back air percentage, you are not in any of the kill confirm percentages.
And now you're Falco forced to approach which is scary.
Awful.
Like,
it's the worst position to be in as
oh,
Falco.
yeah. Like, Falco has really dominating neutral options, but, like, not a lot of speed. Like, it's tough when he's not at advantage. And there's a Cyclone there so high up, he knows that he can avoid getting a punish afterwards. And, ooh, took his lunch money, but didn't take the jump.
Nothing doing there. There's a couple of situations there where I feel like Syphir almost closed out the stock, but... And the ceilings are a little bit too tall on Battlefield, so introducing that top platform, while maybe beneficial for Syphir in other situations, kind of bit him in the ass right there.
Yeah. Especially like now that Luigi's hitting that annoying percent where only a straight hit back air would kill if you would let me finish.
You were exactly right. You were right, and I'm gonna, I believe that you knew that. I believe you had that locked in.
Yeah, I was definitely gonna say that.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. I was gonna get there, I think.
I think so.
Maybe not the first thing I was gonna say, but I think I was gonna get there.
Yeah.
But no, Syphir trying to play faster than I can talk to reach the pace of this Luigi, but finally finding another big opening. That's a confident up. He DI'd straight out.
Yep.
He had to go like follow that DI,
dash
and
in,
get the perfect and get the perfect hitbox of that. That was a confident up. It feels like Angelo has his confidence back.
That's exactly what he needed, because Syphir was looking to turn this one around, and suddenly Angelo got back in the driver's seat right here. That's not enough. Not on this stage, at least. 79–80%. That one more interaction will do it. Luigi Cyclone. No, he actually went for the up B instead. That's danger. I like the down air. You know up air is not going to do anything but get you another advantage state that can be easily reversaled. Misses the up throw back air. It's a little bit sour. Trying to find an edge guard.
That was a great recovery.
It was.
First time he went for that. Yeah. And you saw Syphir go for that low cover.
No way! Come on!
Hello! What are we doing?
He smiled about that one. He's a little peeved, but he smiled about it. He said, "I got to keep a good face on. I need to reset this."
Bro, okay, all right.
The story of this game's kind of been like who has the stock lead, who has the driver's seat, and how do they just hold on to it, right? Because neither of these characters are particularly good at approaching from behind.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, both these characters not great, and also the similarities between their combo game. It's a lot about execution between these two. Like I think a lot of the first couple games were just Angelo missing on some crucial execution and just not going for the options that he should have been going for. And now he's like, oh wait, I'm good.
Yeah,
I can hit these.
Choosing to go to small Battlefield here, a couple of stocks that were instantly saved by being on a higher ceiling stage. Now we have removed that in favor of Syphir being able to kill with up throw up air or up tilt up airs earlier, which I think is a good choice.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh,
wow.
Followed it with a frame trap. Very clean. Tried to get to the fire.
Yeah,
you
saw that. He didn't uppy immediately. He waited after the double jump. But another great drift from Syphir to not let that happen. And this is what you want. As we were saying, advantage, the lead means so much in this matchup. Oh, look, these guys up tilting.
And now Syphir said, I had a scramble. I like the scramble, but I'm in the lead. Let's reset.
Okay, and then so then he does this, and then he does laser. Then he laser cams and is doing like perfect, getting damage, and then he just full hops it in. Like,
right.
Keep shooting that laser, bro.
Oh, very nice catch on the drag down forward air. Continuing the advantage state right here, but this is what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Introduce the Cyclone because Falco's combos are only sometimes true. And that's why, if you're off by a single frame, it's over.
Yup. And I feel like, I'm glad he's bringing it out now. Ooh, great DI on that up air. Oh, the drift away.
Okay.
Ooh, ouch. Just run up grabs.
Insanity.
Just knew he had so much pressure there. Getting the down throw back air. And now, I mean, as the kids say, I need a one grab. That's all it takes.
Yeah, Angelo seems to have found a type of conditioning game here, but with the rage on Luigi, some of these combos are going to be way harder to hit from 0 to death. So Angelo's got to find a lot more stray options.
Love that recovery there, that ledge play, using that Cyclone from ledge. And almost had an opening there with that up tilt, but couldn't find it now. Okay, hold on. If he converts this, dude, he could have gotten an uppy there if that didn't trade.
So.
That would have been disgusting.
This ledge trump right there and put himself in disadvantage.
Okay,
yeah,
don't.
He's not going to combo that one again.
Oh no, parry and the dash attack, down throw, down B is going to kill Angelo. That little bit of rage, let that confirm actually lead into that stock, and now he's got the advantage. This is looking good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're a too high percentage for an up throw up air, but he's switching for down tilt instead. It will kill, of course, but with the amount that Angelo is shielding, you'd think Syphir would throw in a grab at some point.
Oh, that rolling.
He tried.
Yeah. A little bit off the mark on the rolling. Oh no, the dash attack barely catching.
Okay, that
forward air.
a good edge guard. That's what I was going to say, of course. Yeah, there it is. Okay, very nice. Waiting for the air dodge. I'm surprised Angelo didn't air dodge the stage. I guess I was a little bit worried about the down air.
Uh-oh, these up tilts are scary. Tried to get the wave lamb. It doesn't get any follow-up off of it. Syphir not giving that one to him.
Nice.
Start of his own.
Stall on the platform.
Yeah, super well played. You see that SDI in from Angelo there on that nair. Just trying not to get off stage because he knows every one of those downers could do it. The uppy not going to get the sweet spot. Oh, no.
You don't have an optimal option there. You just got to try to get him off stage. Up throw? He didn't go for a back throw to get him off stage. I'm appalled by that choice. Thought he could get the sweet spot back here, but is that going to cost him 92%? This is absolutely down throw.
What a grab!
Cyclone kill percent. Oh, but did not get the dash in. That should be it.
Oh,
this is the super jump punch.
No way! Oh my god, so much just happened there. So many wrong inputs for both players. The nerves were all over the place. And Syphir opting for an F smash there, not going for the up smash. And Angelo took that all the way to the bank. Just run off back air. Center stage, still killing. What an insane end to that game 5. Jesus, no words. Just no notes. Well, many notes.
Many notes.
Actually, a lot of notes. Actually, I could probably write a thesis on, on that last interaction.
So many nerves, so much panicking happening from both of them. And
yeah.
It's tragic to see because, I mean, the platform is there, and Syphir says, this is my opportunity. You know, maybe you can't win, right? Like, the up smash is a little bit tight, maybe. But
it's both.
Just get to the platform and do, like, an up tilt back air.
No, I mean, I think up smash is, you know, it hit both. It hit him on the ground, it hit him on the platform.
Right.
And I think
I guess maybe worried about the drift, but after super jump punch, the drift is like...
Yeah, you got, like, none.
It's like none.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, tough. Ever since, I mean, like, there were so many other opportunities, too. Like, once you saw, like, earlier in the interaction, like, Angelo went for a side B and did it on stage.
Yeah.
That's when you know, like, oh my god, the nerves are kicking in. But speaking of Angelo, we got him right here. Oops, oh, that was you. My bad.
Come on through. We'll get you a headset.
We'll get you talking. How do you feel after that insane game 5?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. I don't feel good. I feel like I got lucky, but I mean, we take those.
What were the like key moments in Game 5 where you like saw the opportunities?
Well, I feel like I just really changed my neutral after games 1 and 2. I feel like his whole game plan was just lasering me, and then I would just run at him. So when he lasered me, I stopped running at him, and then it felt like a lot more simple. But I still got edge guarded. I was like missing a lot of my confirms, but thankfully he didn't punish me.
Yeah, we even mentioned it like after the games 1 and 2. Felt like you got you kind of found your confidence back. Like you started hitting a lot more of those combos after that second game. What was like the shift in your mental at that point?
Well, I was down 0-2, so I was like, it can't get worse than this. So I'm just gonna keep trying, and I didn't hit all of my combos, but I felt good. So
you hit enough.
Yeah.
But you come out as the top seed of the Gauntlet.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Feeling
very
good?
nice.
No, because I think I have to play Joe Cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Less excited about that one.
Is that not a fun matchup?
Yeah, it's not really fun. If I lost, I would have played Raven King, which I don't know. That feels better, but like I still feel confident. Like I'm here to win, so I just wanted to like try my best in every set, and hopefully I can do really well against Joe Cool.
Yeah, I mean,
tearing it up.
Yeah, you've already been doing so well.
You've shook Ned so hard that he refuses to play Sephiroth for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, dude.
That's
finally
really
beat the Sephiroth out of him. Yeah, he even won Luigi, man. Your character's broken.
And then
He
when he
went
lost
Luigi?
to Luigi,
He
switched
did.
to Roy.
He went
like he's just
against
playing
Ike.
anything that isn't Sephiroth at this point. Yeah, I mean, you're making a statement. We'll just say that.
Oh, for sure.
Ned's Luigi's better than mine. I can't lie.
What?
Oh my god.
I'm playing Raven King.
Oh. Playing Raven King
Wait,
anyways. Is
W.
that good news or bad
W.
news?
I have no idea. I got to figure out how this final bracket is set up.
I don't know. I feel good though.
Yeah. That's
good.
Well, you did amazing. You've been doing so well. We'll love to continue to see your run into the final bracket. But appreciate you joining us and continue making this run, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck in the rest of your games.
Oh, man. Whew. Some excitement right there.
Yeah, that was a fun one. I'm glad I got to commentate Luigi. I love watching Luigi.
I love watching Falco. All right, I have to